Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, June 1st. I'm glad you're joining me on this beautiful day. And it's the last full week of school. And Wishbone's here. He's excited. He's ready to start a little bit of summer break too. So I hope you enjoy the day too. And this week on June 4th at 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, we're going to do Lebo Sings. So join from your porch or your balcony or your driveway, anywhere in your home or any place in our community that they're going to sing the Happy Song by Pharrell Williams. So begin the summer on a nice happy note. And that's on June 4th at 12 o'clock. Hopefully today you'll get the chance to go outside and run around a little bit or go out for a walk, or make sure you take your dog for a walk, right, Wishbone wants to make sure that you're treating your dogs and your cats and any of your furry friends well. A reminder that lunch is available for every student in Mount Lebanon from 11 to 1 at entrance C20 at the high school. Mr. Sabin, Mr. Fetchko, Chef Dave, and our food service workers work every day to make sure that they have a nice lunch and breakfast out for you. And they even include a hot entree with that. So we all need to continue to do our part. We need to practice good hygiene. Our 6 reminders are: wash your hands often for 20 seconds or longer. Cover your mouth or nose if you sneeze or cough. Avoid touching your face or eyes. Clean high-touch surfaces often. Practice good social distancing. So again, stay home as much as you can. And if you have to go out, keep at least 6 feet between you and others, and wear a mask when you're out in public. So I always talk about the importance of self-care. And self-care means taking care of yourself and doing things for yourself so that you are at your best possible performance level. So those 4 areas that we generally talk about are eat well, sleep well, move well, and think well. So eat well. We know that high protein, lots of fruits and vegetables are important to a well-balanced diet. Sleeping, try to get 7 to 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night. Move well, so that means to get out and exercise and go out for a bike ride, go out for a walk. And thinking well. You need to have a positive attitude, and we talk a little bit about mindfulness and its potential benefits for people. So I always encourage you to do those. So have no doubt, we are going to get through this. There are a lot of smart, energetic, and thoughtful people guiding us through this difficult time, preparing for our safe return back to school and back for society up and working, and businesses to get back and open. So we're working very carefully to get those things done. So let's move on to some of our mindful moments. And since this is our last full week, we're going to go back and highlight some of the ones that I think that are valuable to you that you can use for a long, long time. So this first one is the snow globe. And so we use this as a prop, all those little white snowflakes going around, to all the things that are going on around us, inside, outside, things that are going on in the world. And sometimes we need to just stop and be patient and just let ourselves settle and find some peace. And when we shake the globe up, you can see how hard it is to see all those things going around. And mindfulness is one of those activities that helps us slow things down and we're sometimes able to see more clearly. So it's a reminder that we can do things specifically to calm ourselves down and to find a little peace in just taking a breath or two. And speaking of taking a breath or two, both my friends this morning wanted to join me as we did some breathing. And breathing is something that's always with you, no matter where you go. And the research about breathing is pretty conclusive that says the more systematic and thoughtful we are about our breath, we are actually able to calm our or stimulate our parasympathetic nervous system, which leads to calm. So, Bob, hello. And Milton, hello. They're both great friends. I'm happy to have them with me. They're both very different, but they're still good friends. So we're going to take some deep breaths into the nose and out the mouth. And we'll do a few of those. Milton, Bob, you ready? Now here we go. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So sometimes doing just that, taking a few deep breaths, can calm our bodies and our minds. And both Milton and Bob are very different, but they like to work together to accomplish this goal of helping us all calm our minds and bodies. So I'm always happy with Milton and Bob, all very different, but still working together. Wishbone, how are you today? So Wishbone wanted to remind you that he still has a email account. It's wishbone@mtlsd.net. And this may be the last week that you can send Wishbone an email, and he would love to answer your emails or give you some insight into things. So let's do our meditation. So remember that our meditation is always an invitation. It's one strategy that we can use to find some peace and calm. So it's always an invitation. If you just want to sit and be quiet, if you just want to pray, if you just want to contemplate about something or think about something, or if you just want to sit and do nothing, this is a good time to do it. So let's start in our usual way, feet on the floor, back straight. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. If not, you can just gaze down. It's a very personal activity. There's not a perfect way to do it. But I give you some guiding thoughts of how to move through this meditation. Let's take some deep breaths into the nose and out through the mouth. Into the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And to be present in this space, we use our senses, our sense of hearing, our sense of smell. So what are the things you hear? What are the things you smell? And we help find something to bring us to this present moment beyond our senses. And we use our breath kind of as an anchor. And you can put your hands on your chest or on your belly. And just the regular expansion and contraction as we take a breath. Breathing in, breathing out. And if your mind wanders off, that's normal. Gently bring it back. See if you can find your breath again. A great way to be calm in this moment. And let's bring ourselves back into the space by the things we hear, things we smell. Let's take a deep breath into the nose and out through the mouth. And if you're ready, put a smile on your face. You can open your eyes. Oh, and sometimes it's good to stretch, especially on a Monday morning of our last week of school. And we do meditation for a lot of reasons. There's been some research to suggest that it helps with a lot of our physical ailments. It helps lower blood pressure. And we also do it to calm our mind. So when sometimes we get so anxious or we're worried, just doing a little bit of meditation or a little bit of calming practice helps us refocus and think very clearly. So we always end our mornings with a little mindful self-compassion. Again, another research and evidence-based practice. So you can put your hand on your heart, and we do that. Sometimes just that soothing touch makes us feel better, calms us a little bit. And repeat quietly to yourself, may I be happy, may I be healthy, and may I be peaceful. Thank you for joining Bob, Milton, Wishbone, and me this morning. See you tomorrow.